my beautiful, beautiful people. How's everybody today? I certainly hope everybody is doing good. Today is Saturday. January the 6th. I'm going to be doing a first impression of a tobacco, Germain's Plumcake. That's right, Germain's Plumcake. I've never had it before, but it was gifted to me by my dear friend Todd Berg. Appreciate you, partner. Berg sent me actually several samples to try, and I'm gonna be trying it, doing my first impression. I had this dried out for about 2 hours in a bag. I actually had it be smoking out of my Morgan. Anyway, speaking of Berg, oh, let me show you here. That's right. Got another package in from the Berg. I know what it is, he told me. God dang, boy. Oh, Berg, boy. Look at this. Man, that smells good. OMS House Blend. A thick chocolate, cherries, and walnuts. The origin is the Americas and Indonesia. That's an 8-ounce bag there, roasted in Louisiana. I cannot wait to try that. Berg, thank you, man. Thank you so much, and thank you, OMS Coffee. I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely going to be trying that. So, my first review, starting off this year, I'll be doing some first impressions of tobaccos, and these are elementary, to say the least. Picking up tobaccos like I would, or flavors like I would in cigars, you know, is sorry about that. That camera takes 2 AA batteries every 15 minutes. Pardon me. One thing that I've noticed is God. Alright. One thing I've noticed on this tobacco, can y'all see me? Is that it's kind of a mossy looking tobacco. I can't really explain it, but kind of gave me the aroma off the initial smell was alfalfa hay. Looked like shag carpet or something, and my wife had got her pipe in. I gave her a couple of channels to look at, and she said it came in, so I'm going to probably film her and myself smoking the tobacco. You know, it's hard to, when you guys review tobaccos, you talk about Cavendish, Virginias, Periques, stuff, and man, just to be real, I don't understand all of that stuff yet. And then what I try to pick up out of these tobaccos is similar to cigars. You know, am I tasting earth tones? Am I tasting bread? Am I tasting pepper? I do notice that there is like a grape or a wine hint, and it leaves something on the palate. I don't quite have that down. It's a little bit like dry fruit. If that makes any. I am tasting a little bit of like dry wine. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. I was going to say that there was a hint of licorice, but I'm not for sure. Maybe some rum or something. These pipe tobaccos are hard to it packs well. It's smooth. It's mellow. There's a kind of a grapey a word, like a plumness. It's creamy. It's a creamy smoke. However, it leaves my palate a little bit dry, if that makes sense. If it, I think that I could probably have some coffee with this one. Are you kidding me? Is that your pipe? Look at this. Baby, are you serious? I thought you were serious.
I have a pipe.
I thought you was really going to buy a pipe.
I did buy this pipe. Do you know what I went through to get this pipe?
Baby, I thought you was really going to buy a tobacco pipe. Good one.
I don't.
Good one, babe.
I don't smoke.
God.
So I bubble.
Smell that. That was from Berg. Boy, it smells good, don't it?
Well, I keep smelling it.
Are you serious? Where's that box?
Is it in the box?
Yeah, it was in there. But yeah, I can't smell anything. Baby,
Yeah,
were you
something.
real serious about that? You're not really going to smoke a pipe. You didn't really buy
I'm not.
a tobacco
I bought
pipe.
a pipe. This is
That's
my-
good, baby.
This is my pipe. I don't understand the problem.
Berg sent this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Berg. Todd, he was the one that actually sent this tobacco that I'm smoking. Baby, you
do
tricked
not like
me.
my pipe?
No, I don't like it. I'm sorry.
I
I
was
had them.
thinking that I would use that little stand, that little kick stand.
No.
I need, I need a kickstand for my.
Baby,
for
I'm
my
not
pipe.
even. I'm not even going to entertain the thought. I'm sorry. No.
I entertain all of your thoughts. I want a
Anyway,
kickstand for my pipe.
got it. You just. I've got one in the house.
I need a shelf. I need a shelf.
Got it.
Well, okay. You know, I don't get it. I don't understand why you don't like my pipe. That's okay. You don't gotta like it.
I really thought I probably had everybody pretty excited about you trying a pipe for the first time.
I
A
did.
tobacco
I
pipe.
did try a pipe.
All right, that yeah. You know, see me. That ain't right. Practicing my breathing method that I learned from Stephen. So more on this tobacco. It's, to me, it's like a creamy, buttery light, but there is something on the palate that I cannot identify, and it stays on the palate. Comparing it to a cigar kind of reminds me of that lingering finish on the palate is when I smoke a Liga Privada number 9. There is a gentle creaminess that's on my palate. I don't know what this is though, so it's more like anyway, that's the only way that I can explain it. And the finish lasts for quite some time. I do taste a kind of a hint of, I don't know. You know, I may need to smoke this out of a longer pipe so that, you know, it'll have time to cool a little bit. It's not burning hot by any means, but I think that I may be able to get some different flavors out of it, or they may be more prominent to me. Again, my first time I've smoked this. It is Germain's Plumcake, I think is what I said. The bowl. It doesn't burn hot. off the retro hell. There's a heat that kind of reminds me of pepper, but I don't think that it is pepper. It is more like an alcohol. Like if you drink a shot of rum and then you go, I think that little burn that you get, it kind of reminds me of that, if that makes any sense. The note that I'm getting off of the bowl, I don't think that it's going to be a pleasant room note. I can't explain it. Yeah, well, anyway. I was talking to my wife and I said, you know, I watched Treetop Piper, and boy, he gives some daggone detailed reviews, I'm telling you. And I don't know how long he had been smoking, but obviously a long time, or he has definitely a good knack for it. But it's hard for me. I'm still new, and it's like I think I started in August of last year, and I've been gradually smoking more and more out of the pipe, especially in the hot or very cold days, because come here, son. Hot or the cold days, because it's you know, too hot or too cold to enjoy a cigar, which I love. And I'm having technical issues, man. It ain't the battery, it's a SIM card. What do you do? Anyway, this is about out. So, in closing, Germain's Plumcake. First of all, I have to say thank you for this sample, Berg. It was a pleasure smoking it. It's a very, very good smoke. I really enjoyed it. And would I go out and buy this? I think this is probably something that I need to look at. I need to start going through the tobaccos that I have, see whether I like them or not. If I don't like them, then I need to shoot them to somebody that will enjoy them. So the Germain's Plumcake, I do like it. If I go to a brick and mortar and I happen to see that it's available, I would probably pick a tin up. However, if it is difficult to get, if it's one of those that is an elusive tobacco, well, I don't think that I would exert too much energy in locating this, but if it was readily available, it would probably be in my cellar. I enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed this. It was a little winded. I would like some feedback on this review, if you don't mind. Did I hit the notes right? Can you tell me a little bit about, you know, I'm going to be looking it up, but you know, is it Virginias, Latakias, Periques? You know, I don't know. I don't know those flavors. Tim with Wharf Valley Boy said that the best way to get those is to get a pure Perique or something without it being blended. And so I'd like to do that just so that I can taste those notes, but I don't want to buy a ton of it because I don't blend or anything like that. So I'll look at that option. So again, feedback would be appreciated. Until next time, thanks for stopping by. God bless.